Hi, my name is Tanvir Rose, and if you don't know me, you might want to get to know me.
एक मैं कुड़ी पंजाबी, दो मेरे नैन शराबी, तीजा मेरा नाम गुलाबी, दस हुण की करिए.
It's been a long time since I posted on this YouTube channel talking to you guys, but I think I'm ready to come back in full force. What is this going to be about? This is going to be about sensuality, finding your version of sensuality. This is going to be about letting go of shame. This is going to be about finding all the things that bring out the best version of yourself, that bring out the most honest version of yourself. This is about stepping into you and who you are. If you don't know me, I am a performer, I'm a choreographer, I'm a creative director, I'm a movement director, I am a disco dancer. I am a disco. Lots of hats. I am someone who just wants to share my story, share my experiences, because I feel like our stories are not meant to be held within. I feel like they're meant to be spoken about. I just want everyone to feel so good about themselves, and if you have similar experiences that I have, I want you to know that it's possible to make it to the side where those experiences don't hold you back anymore. Where those experiences are actually something that add to your story rather than become your victim story. And I do this all through dance, talking, and finding the courage, because a lot of this just takes a lot of courage. So I really hope you have the courage to meet yourself, and I hope you choose the love over the fear of it all. Okay, so you're probably like, what is sensuality? And there's a lot of misconceptions. So we're gonna start with breaking all of that down. Sensuality is not connected to promiscuity or promiscuity, however you pronounce it, okay? I went on Google, they pronounced it promiscuity, okay? So let's just go with that one. When I'm talking about sensuality, I'm not talking about what you do in your personal life. For me, oh my God, my nails. Bro, sensuality is not being perfect and still feeling like a goddess. Like still feeling like you can walk into any room and you can own that room. In fact, you're gonna bring the energy that's gonna change the vibe of the room, no matter what you look like, no matter how you present yourself, because it's an inner knowing. That's what sensuality is to me. My nails have been breaking left, right, and center. They are outgrown. I am really bad with upkeeping my nails. I am not that girl. If you're looking for an it girl, that's not me. I'm sorry. I'm an it girl in other ways, okay? But the nails don't define how I feel. Sometimes I wake up with no makeup on, hair is a mess, I'm in my baggy tee, and I feel so powerful. And that's what sensuality is. I want to create this space where I want women to find their version of sensuality, because it is going to be different for everyone. Sensuality is pleasure. It's how we move in the world. It is the enjoyment or the pursuit of pleasure. To me, it's about awakening all of your senses and really embodying the experience that you're experiencing right now in this moment. So it's about being present. It's about being awake and aware of your body. It's about being inside of your body rather than your mind. To me, it's about fully surrendering yourself to exactly where you're at and allowing yourself to experience good things. Why am I burping so much? Sensuality can be embodied modestly or openly. Everyone's version is going to be different. There is no right and wrong. There's just finding your version of it. It can make you feel like you can do anything in this world. Like you can manifest anything. You can create whatever you want to create. You can do what you want to do, and you deserve to feel good while you do it. And that's the key point, is that sensuality is feeling deserving of feeling good and feeling pleasure. It can be about admiring your own essence and your own existence. It's appreciating your full power and standing in it. That is what sensuality is. Sensuality is not about sexuality. It has nothing to do with needing to showcase your body in a sexual way. It has nothing to do with who you're trying to appeal to, because the only person you're appealing to is yourself. Sensuality is about how you feel on the inside versus about how you look on the outside. Someone on the outside might see you and think you're being sexual when really you're just being sensual, and that's okay. I live with that experience all the time, because that's That's the version that works for me. Sometimes even when I dress modestly and I'm moving sensually, people think that I'm really cocky or I'm really full of myself or that I'm trying to flirt with them, and I'm not at all. I'm just being myself and being kind and being fun and being here and being present. And these are the misconceptions that kind of come with being sensual, and I can understand that it is hard to differentiate between these definitions, and these definitions are different for everyone. So I wanted to create this video because, well, I dance in heels, and I don't want young girls to get this impression that me dancing this way means I live life a certain way. What I do is for me. Whether you believe it or not, it truly makes me happy to move this way, to dance this way. And it's taken a long time to do it without shame. It's taken a long time to just feel like my body is mine. It has taken years of work, inner work, learning, unlearning, crying, experiencing things to realize that this is my body and I do decide what I get to do with it. And I want to move it in these cool ways, you know, these really hard ways. Me moving this way to a certain song for like 2 hours of my life, it doesn't mean anything. What it means is for those 2 hours, for that song, that's how I was feeling, and I let myself feel that way. And that is sensuality. It's accepting all of your feelings. It's allowing yourself to feel just good. It's quite simple. It's anything that makes you feel good and makes you feel like you are inside of your body and your senses are awakened and you are here, you're present, and pleasure is at the forefront of your priorities. I'm just really tapped into this soft version of me. And I have been oh my god, I'm Miss Independent, I don't need no man and all that stuff, and that's just not it. It's really not it. That actually keeps you stuck sometimes. Like, yes, I've been that girl, you know, where I didn't think I needed anybody. I was super hard, I was super independent, but I'm really leaning into the soft life, and I think being sensual is a part of that. I'm not saying you're not strong. You're really powerful. You are really powerful. You know what you want. You stand your ground. But that can come with a soft way of living life. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be rigid. It doesn't have to be blocked off, right? So, and when you're dancing, I think the specific thing with that is it's really hard to dance and use your body if you're feeling rigid on the inside, if you're feeling blocked off, right? Like you're not really able to feel things. And when you're dancing, you need to be able to feel. You need to be able to open up your chest and feel your own body and feel comfortable in your own body and feel comfortable touching your own body, because sometimes like you have a move like this and you don't want it to feel like this is so awkward. Or like if you're touching your leg, you don't want it to feel like, oh my god, I'm touching my leg. It's your leg. It's your leg. And that's exactly what started me on my heels journey. I was in a heels class. It was Kayla Falloon's class. We had this move where we had to go down and like touch our leg. She was just like, you can touch your own leg. You know that, right? It's your leg. And I had an epiphany in class, and I'm like, oh my god, this is my leg. Why do I feel weird touching it? Why do I feel uncomfortable touching my own leg? And that was it for me. That really started everything. That got me thinking about my cultural norms, like societal norms, all these things that were imposed on me, the conditionings that I had, and why I felt uncomfortable, and how that made me show up in my relationships, romantic or platonic or familial, or even how I showed up in dance. I showed up really differently in dance because I didn't feel like I was in my own body, because my body didn't feel like it was mine. So that's really what kickstarted everything. And then I just really embarked on my own heels journey and my dance journey, and now I feel connected to my body more than ever, which is why I'm feeling confident enough to come out to the world and share this information, share the experiences, because a couple of years ago, I would have these feelings, but then it would disappear, and then I would doubt myself for like weeks, months at a time. But this time around, this is the most consistent I've been in feeling powerful and in maintaining this belief that I'm correct in the way that I'm living life, because that's another thing, doubting your decisions. So I'm finally finding my voice, I'm finding who I am, I'm finding my joy, I'm finding my pleasure, I'm finding my sensuality outside of dance, and I want people to know that watch me dance that there's an intention behind it. It's not to promote any promiscuity. It's not to try and show off my body. There are much easier ways to do all of that. Dancing in heels is not one of them. I dance the way I dance because it makes me feel good, makes me feel really strong and soft at the same time. I feel powerful and I have fun. It sucks that people have taken something so joyful as dance and put labels on it. So it's just movement. So that's my little ramble, that's my little intro. If you have any questions on anything sensuality related, if you have any questions dance related, heels related, let me know. I'm happy to answer them for you, and I hope you follow along on this journey with me. But until then, peace.